Okay, so let's take a look at our sensory details search activity. If you found yourself in this video, you are getting just a little extra help. Glad you are here. So there are 5 steps to your task today. Step 1, you are going to highlight in yellow 2 sensory details describing what it looks like to pop bubble wrap. Step 2, highlight in blue 2 sensory details of what it feels like to pop bubble wrap. Step 3, highlight in green 2 sensory details of what it sounds like to pop bubble wrap. And where do you find all of this? Right here. This is the story, popping bubble wrap. It's fairly quick. Once you have highlighted in yellow, blue, and green, then step 4 says of all the details that you have highlighted, decide which sensory details you think is the strongest. This could be the most descriptive one or one that helped you to visualize the most. Copy and paste that detail in the box below, which is right here. And then step 5, explain in 1 to 2 sentences in the box below why you think the detail you chose for step 4 is the strongest sensory detail. So remember, we have what does it look like, what does it feel like, and what does it sound like. So I'm going to start with yellow. Okay, 2 sensory details describing what it looks like. All right, so if I go down here, I know 1 is already highlighted for me in yellow of what it looks like. Wrapping the unpopped bubble wrap into a tight ball. I know what a tight ball looks like. I can picture it. I can imagine it. So I went ahead and highlighted this in yellow. So now I have to look for something else of what does it look like to imagine the sensory of bubble wrap. Okay. Oh, well, if I go up to my highlight button, I think I found another one. I'm going to choose yellow because, again, I'm doing what it looks like. And I have, you'll need a large piece of bubble wrap for this one, likely from a new TV or fridge that got delivered to your house. I am actually going to highlight this because I can imagine the box that a fridge or a TV is going to be sent in. And the incredibly large bubble wrap that is going to come with that. So I'm going to highlight that first. I will go into my highlight color and I will choose yellow. And there that is. So I have my 2 pieces of yellow sensory imagery, which is what it looks like. My next one is blue. Okay, what does it feel like to pop bubble wrap? I remember that hearing something about like squeezing when I was reading this. Oh, and there it is. Okay, just squeezing it in your hands with a satisfied smile on your face. When I say the word squeezing, I can feel it. My hands are actually moving like I'm squeezing something. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight this, and I'm going to turn this blue for squeezing because that's what it feels like. And then take a second, and I want you to go through here, and I want you to find a second sensory detail of what it feels like. And then the last thing that I need to do is use my green color of 2 sensory details of what it sounds like. Okay, again, I'm getting that feeling. What does it sound like? And I know before I even go through sound, I'm imagining popping. So anytime that I look through this, I might have to just look for pop, the word pop. And I actually found one right here. So just a thumb, some fingers, and lots of satisfying pops. I can definitely hear that pop, pop, pop as I go. So I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to put this in my green color. And then again, you are going to go on and you need to highlight 1 more in green. Once you have done this, you have completed steps 1 through 3. Step 4, again, of all the details you have highlighted, decide which sensory detail you think is the strongest. So let's just say that I choose this one that everybody else has. Okay, wrapping the unpopped bubble wrap into a tight ball. I'm going to copy that, and I can go ahead and paste it into this. Okay, then it's asking me for step 5. Explain in 1 to 2 sentences in the box below why you think the detail you chose for step 4 is the strongest sensory detail. I chose this sensory detail because, and I can't give you all the answers. So go ahead and run from there. As always, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to your teacher.